Welcome to Set Free 24/7. My name is Robert. I'm glad that you're here tonight. We are doing a chapter of Proverbs a day to keep the police away, and we are on day number 21 today. It's officially a habit. I know it's a good one for me, and I hope it is for you too. This is just a great place for you to get a little bit of the Bible in, because we read a study, remember, said if you have the Bible in your daily routine at least 4 times a week, some crazy stuff is going to start to happen. So I challenge you, if it's not part of your daily routine, just try it and see what happens. What do you have to lose? I mean, these episodes are all less than 10 minutes. So if you don't have 10 minutes for a little bit of Bible, I mean, come on, seriously. So anyway, let's get started here. We're at chapter 21. The title of this section for this chapter is called God Examines Our Motives. So good leadership is a channel of water controlled by God. He directs it to whatever ends he chooses. We justify our actions by appearances. God examines our motives. Clean living before God and justice with our neighbors mean far more to God than religious performance. Arrogance and pride, distinguishing marks in the wicked, are just plain sin. Careful planning puts you ahead in the long run. Hurry and scurry puts you further behind. Make it to the top by lying and cheating, and get paid with smoke and a promotion to death. The wicked get buried alive by their loot because they refuse to use it to help others. Mixed motives twist life into tangles. Pure motives take you straight down the road. This next section is titled, Do Your Best and Prepare for the Worst. Better to live alone in a tumble-down shack than share a mansion with a nagging spouse. Wicked souls love to make trouble. They feel nothing for friends and neighbors. Simpletons only learn the hard way, but the wise learn by listening. A God-loyal person will see right through the wicked and undo the evil that they've planned. If you stop your ears to the cries of the poor, your cries will go unheard and unanswered. A quietly given gift soothes an irritable person. A heartfelt present cools a hot temper. Good people celebrate when justice triumphs, but for the workers of evil, it's a bad day. Whoever wanders off the straight and narrow ends up in a congregation of ghosts. You're addicted to thrills? What an empty life. The pursuit of pleasure is never satisfied. When a bad person plots against the good, it boomerangs. The plotter gets it in the end. Better to live in a tent in the wild than with a cross and petulant spouse. Well, that's the second time I brought up in this. I guess I'm trying to tell you something about that. Valuables are safe in a wise person's home. Fools put it all out for yard sales. Whoever goes hunting for what is right and kind finds life itself, a glorious life. One sage entered a whole city of armed soldiers. Their trusted defenses fell to pieces. Watch your words and hold your tongue. You'll save yourself a lot of grief. You know their names: brash, impudent, blasphemer, intemperate, hotheads, every single one of them. Lazy people finally die of hunger because they won't get up and go to work. Sinners are always wanting what they don't have. The God-loyal people are always giving what they do have. Religious performance by the wicked stinks. It's even worse when they use it to get ahead. A lying witness is unconvincing. A person who speaks the truth is respected. Unscrupulous people fake it a lot. Honest people are sure of their steps. Nothing clever, nothing conceived, nothing contrived can get the better of God. And do your best, prepare for the worst, and then trust God to bring the victory. And friends, just like that, chapter 21 is done. Thanks so much for joining along today. What did you get out of today? Was there a verse or a section that maybe spoke to you? Was there a theme that you started to pick up on? These Proverbs out of the Message version are very conversational. It's written in a way that I know a lot of people haven't heard before. So if this is your first time to the Message version, welcome. It's just a little more conversational and a different translation, just like the NIV and some of the other ones out there. This is a paraphrase of the Bible that just sheds some light really on some of the passages. And I like how Eugene Peterson has done that. So what did you get out of today? And there's a small pause here in verse 5 about the careful planning puts you ahead in the long run. Hurry and scurry puts you further behind. So it says here, hastiness is being in a bigger hurry than God is. In our haste to get moving, we don't wait on God to help us plan the course that lies ahead of us. When we take things into our own hands, we ignore what God is wanting to do in us and through us, with the result that instead of getting ahead, we get further behind. I know I've done that before too, where I try to get ahead of God, and man, I can sure make a mess of things. So I have learned it's just better to slow down a little bit, make sure that I'm on the right path. I speak from experience. Oh man. The other one that stood out to me, clean living before God. I think this is verse 3 here. Clean living before God and justice with our neighbors means far more to God than religious performance. I love going to church on Sunday, but man, if people don't know that you're a Christian on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and Saturday, then that little performance that you do on Sunday, yeah, it doesn't add up. So find ways that you can bring God into the conversation during the week. That's the best part. I love doing that. Just little tiny ways that you can bring up maybe your journey, your testimony. Everybody has one. Don't think you don't. And the last one for me was on verse number 17. It says, you're addicted to thrills. What an empty life. The pursuit of pleasure is never satisfied. Friends, man, I tried for so many years to shove all sorts of things into that God-shaped hole in my life. Pursuing pleasure in so many things, all these things leave you wanting more. They leave you empty, and nothing satisfies. So if you haven't asked God into that space, if you haven't asked Jesus into that space, I would say take a moment and ask yourself why. It's great when you do. I know that much from experience. And I know it's got to be your time to do that. So friends, today was chapter 21. We are on marching forward to chapter 22. I hope to see you tomorrow. I appreciate having you follow along. Give this episode a like, a share, and always send some prayers my way. I'd love to send some yours. If you have any prayer requests, drop them down in the comments. I'd be happy to do that for you. But until then, we will see you tomorrow for chapter 22. Have a good night.